just realized I said the new moon too. It's late. I need to stop doing these so late. The new moon in the full moon in Scorpio. So the full moon in Scorpio, everything in Scorpio is intense, y'all. Y'all know I'm an intense person. If you know me, I'm definitely chilling out. That's why I slowly talk so I can watch my mouth. I have those Aries first house stellium, so my mouth can be a little bit vicious. My South Node is in Aries, meaning I have plenty of experience in being impulsive and aggressive and even motivational and a leader as well too. So those are the goods and bads. But Scorpio, my Scorpio stellium, my Scorpio sun, my Venus in Scorpio. So my Venus in Scorpio is opposing the Venus in Taurus right now. And on my birth chart, I also have Venus and Uranus, which is opposing Uranus and Taurus right now. So I got big energies myself on my birth chart. Check out your birth chart. Let me know if you want me to do your birth chart. While we're talking about letting me know things, please make a comment in the comment section. Please like this video right now if you haven't already, and hit the subscribe button if you're not subscribed to me, and I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Now, the Scorpio pink supermoon. Every full moon is a big deal. I can't stress that enough. It is in 7 degrees. It is coming on April 26th, 27th, depending on where you are in this world. Scorpio has to deal with transformation, being reborn, death to rebirth, stepping into your power, all things Pluto, all things 8th house. So, like I said in the previous video, forming a T-square with Saturn in Aquarius will be this moon in Scorpio. This will be all right. So I turned it on so we can see what I'm talking about. The moon will be in Scorpio on 3 days from now, and it'll be opposing across the T-square, across from the planets all in Taurus. Okay, so here's the moon in Scorpio opposing the planets in Taurus, the sun, Venus, Mercury, and Uranus. Okay, the T-square means at the head of this, in between this, are the other two fixed signs, Aquarius, which we're going to mainly just talk about Saturn, because Saturn is what is squaring, T-squaring. There's nothing currently in Leo, which is the opposition sign of Aquarius. All right. So again, what is a T-square? A T-square is when one main, or not main, but the body, the head planet, which would be Saturn in Aquarius. Before we go on, Saturn is the realistic brain, so that's why it's the head right now. Aquarius is the problem solver, the revolution, the rebellion, and the innovative ideas for that head. Okay. Now, the T is the other two arms of the T. We're talking about a real letter. So at the head is Saturn in Aquarius, and on one arm is one side of the T is the Scorpio full moon. Again, Scorpio has to do with everything intense. Scorpio has to do with transformation. We're transforming our emotions, basically, with the moon, okay? On the other side is all the planets in Taurus, Sun, Mercury, Venus, and Uranus. So Saturn is saying, and there's nothing in Leo, so those are the fixed signs making a T-square. But if there were something in Leo, the energy of Leo, because you can deal with the opposition signs, talking about Aquarius, opposing Leo, so you can still use those oppositional energies from Leo, being creative and coming up with new ideas, okay? So Saturn is what we are learning. Again, it has to deal with restructuring, authority, government. What are we learning about Saturn? What, with the Taurus energy, what are your fixed values currently? What are you rebelling against with Aquarius? And how can you be your authentic self with Saturn and Aquarius? Okay. Taurus, I want this, I desire this, I value this. Opposing Scorpio, letting go of these patterns of no longer wanting this, no longer desiring this, transforming this emotional energy of wanting and desiring certain things. For example, I don't want or desire, as a Scorpio, sex with certain people anymore. I'm detaching from it. I'm using the Saturn and Aquarius energy to know what I want to detach from. I'm also using it to know what I want to rebel from. I'm having a square with an authority figure, Saturn, the building manager where I live at, which is why I'm getting ready to get this money and move into a house again, because I don't want somebody telling me to put on a mask while I have to walk around this building. That's just me. Might be some of y'all out there too, as you transform your emotions with this Scorpio full super pink moon. Scorpio has to deal with death and rebirth. Death of your old self, rebirth of your new self. Death of the collective, because Scorpio has to do with the collective energies. Pluto has to deal with the collective energies, but Pluto also, even though Pluto is a generational planet and an outer planet, it does deal still with your individual self. The deep, dark parts of it too. Scorpio is going to transform. This full moon is definitely going to transform our deepest and darkest hidden desires and wants, and either bring them to light or transform them, change them, separate from them, with the help of the T-square with Saturn and Aquarius being at the head. Does this make any sense to y'all? All right. Again, like I said, I'm letting go of all the old energies, the relationships with all this Taurus and Venus energy, the information that comes in. I'm definitely seeing what I desire. Like, even with the music, I don't desire to listen to people talking bad about women or our races or how much money they have anymore. We all are equal. That's just me. Those are the things that I desire or don't desire anymore. I desire listening to more positive information. I don't desire listening to the radio anymore, negatively talking. I desire listening to not celebrities anymore. I desire listening to people with real information and real things to say. And it's definitely changing for me. I don't know if it's changing for you. Scorpio, things will get extreme. Fixed signs, things will get extreme. But the Scorpio full moon, something is going to be extremely transforming the collective. Certain things you cannot stop, whether you don't want them or not. The moon has to deal with how we respond and react. So how we respond and react to certain things that we don't want or desire. The information we get that we don't want or desire. The situations that emotionally trigger us get transformed. With innovative new ways with the head of Saturn and Aquarius. So whatever you value right now, put your time and energy into that, especially yourself first. Taurus is all about money again, so expect the unexpected in all things with Saturn and Aquarius at the head of this T-square. I know I'm expecting money. I don't know when it's going to drop because so many things are changing with the government, but I know it's going to drop. And this pause, actually, realistically, this pause is showing us that we don't want to introduce any new debt because we're going to be okay financially. And you don't have to doubt that. Not only that, fixed signs want reliability before we change, so we have these determining and persevering energies, being Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus, But we want to know that, especially with Taurus, you want to know that things are going to be secure before you change. And that's what astrology is so good for. Astrology, the universe, is always progressing. It's always progressing energy. So Taurus energies should ground us, especially from the motivation of the elevated energies that just came from Aries. Taurus season shows us what we are valuing now and what we need to let go in conclusion, okay? What we don't value anymore, and also how you are valuing yourself and using your five senses. What do you want to smell? Or smell like? What do you want to, that's good, that's something you desire, not that you don't desire, you know? If you've been wearing Versace blue for 30 years, try Versace white, something like that. See what you desire. Be creative. Venus and Mercury, again, those two are running through Taurus right now. That is like the heart, Venus, and the mind, Mercury. And then being conjunct with Uranus, those breakaways from what the heart and mind don't desire or don't want anymore is what's going on this coming few days. Again, we have the Scorpio new moon. We have Mars in Cancer now. And one more thing about Cancer. Cancer can bring up the way you were first nurtured as a child too, and set triggers. So that's what we're going to talk about going into Sunday, about Mars and Cancer a little bit more. One more thing about these 6 planets that are currently in fixed signs. The squaring of the fixed signs show that something needs to change. So stay focused, be realistic, sit in this energy. Even back from when in February, when Saturn squared Uranus, and those two were in fixed signs still. Saturn was in Aquarius and Uranus is in Taurus, and they're going to be there for a while. But this is about what we are meant to transform. And with the Scorpio full moon coming up, that uncomfortable pause, like I said, fixed signs are signs that want to focus on something. That's what fixed means, like want to focus, want to be comfortable with it. And the Scorpio moon will illuminate this hidden unconsciousness of being just sitting in comfort, being in your comfort zone, and show you how to step into your power. So it's a lot. These energies are not going to get calmer. That's why most astrologers are always saying with the full moon that this is a serious moon. Every moon, every transit, almost every planet right now is going through so much big transforming and progressing energy that it's going to be greater than the weather forecast in a minute, your astrology forecast. So thank you for tuning in as usual, and get busy, get focused. I got to do the same. So I will see y'all when I see y'all. It's not going to be that long because, of course, we got things popping almost every day. Every day, not almost every day. So I'll see y'all soon. TMZ, that is me, teaching everyone abundantly, empowering many. Zakia, enlightening every day. Don't forget to check out my Instagram, TMZ on TikTok, on Instagram. I'm GetALife_INC. Growing into divine adults, loving yourself forever is Get a Life Incorporated. My company, as well as if you want to reach out to me, tmz@gmail.com for birth charts. $40 if you are a Taurus. It is $35. All right, y'all. Peace, and I'll talk with you soon.
Wizard here. It is April 21st, 2021, and it's time for another What Planet is Fucking Up My Shit Today? We are now in Taurus season, which means if you are wearing pants today, you're already doing too goddamn much. And then we've got Venus, Uranus, and Mercury all in Taurus as well. Taurus is like the stubborn toddler of the zodiac. It only really cares about 4 things: naps, snacks, collecting shiny objects, and occasional cuddles. So what kind of mood has this got me in right now? Chicken strips. And Venus is Taurus's native planet, representing love, family, and collecting shiny objects. Then Venus is conjunct Uranus, which is the planet of rebellion. So you likely want to shake things up romantically. Maybe find somebody that you can eat snacks with while not wearing any pants. And then Sun is conjunct Mercury, which means communication will be more empowered. So you can talk about eating snacks with no pants on.